Welcome back to another episode of the Inquisitive Mamba Podcast. This is episode 132. I hope everyone is having a great day, great night wherever you are around the world. We had a great Christmas. On tonight's show for the Inquisitive Mamba Podcast, our guest is Dzoe239. He is a dear friend of mine. We had him back on the podcast back in April. It's a pleasure to have him on the show. He does a lot of great things for the Southwest Florida community. He's a part of Next 22 chapter. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Pleasure to be here.
Gotta get excited. So how have you been?
Life been lifing, man, but can't complain. Still here. I'm saying waking up every day.
Yeah. Well, you just did a toy drive, right? This past week.
Yeah.
So how did that go?
It was actually insane. Yeah, it was insane. Emmett had called me. He does one every year for the past five years. And then he had hit me up when he was in the Dominican Republic because he plays pro overseas. So he had hit me up and he was like, he basically said, let's go give away toys and stuff like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? So once he came down, we figured out what we needed, went and got some toys.
Yeah.
It was probably like damn near $4,000 worth of toys. Wow. And then we was able to ride around, you know what I'm saying, places we came from and was able to give back to like the kids and stuff.
So being from Southwest Florida, living here all your life, growing up here, playing basketball, highs and lows, what did that mean to you giving back to the community with somebody that is also a professional basketball player?
It actually like really meant a lot. Like it hit deep because I never really got to celebrate Christmas because, you know what I'm saying, the lights and stuff had to stay on, bills had to be paid. You know what I'm saying? My mom was never able to really give us a Christmas, but I was still grateful to be, you know what I'm saying? I was still able to eat every day. But, yeah, I never really got to celebrate Christmas, and to be able to give everybody where I'm from a Christmas, it meant the world to me, you know what I'm saying? And that was enough Christmas spirit for me. Being able to see all those kids smile, they all had fun, they was all grabbing toys. We played a little bit, played a little bit of ball with them, shot the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't really hoop, but you know what I'm saying? Next year, I'm coming for all y'all. They're on me because I was like, man, I haven't shot a basketball in like 2 months, and I've been like, man, so, but it was a blessing for real, just being able to bless, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because God blessed me with a lot this year, you know what I'm saying? This year was a big year for me, and he blessed me with a lot. So being able to give it back, and especially with Emmett, a big guy in the community,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It speaks volume. Not a lot of people do it, just trying to change the trajectory of things, you know what I'm saying? You give to a kid, they're going to end up, you know what I'm saying, trying to do the same thing once they grow up because you just made them smile. Now they're going to understand how it feels. So once they get older and they're able to bless other people, they're going to be like, okay, let me go do this, do that. Because, you know what I'm saying, this is how it made me feel when I was younger. We don't know what those kids are going through. Some of them won't even get a Christmas. But us being able to go over there and do that for them and give them a Christmas, you know what I'm saying, that probably just changed their whole life, their outlook on everything. Because people that look like me and Emmett, you know what I'm saying, not trying to like racially profile us, but you know what I'm saying, people like us that look like us tend to not even maneuver like that, you know what I'm saying, because we look just like them. So they're like, dang, like these guys from our hood, they coming back and giving back to us, you know what I'm saying. They don't have to, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people don't go back. I'm not rich, I don't have millions and millions of dollars, but I have just enough to be able to go back and show love for real. Like, my injury really opened my eyes because I was never really home. I was just catching flights, coming back, catching flights like within a week.
Sheesh.
And then once like my injury sat me down, it really got me thinking like, what am I gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Now that I can't really play basketball, what can I do to be positive and, you know what I'm saying, spread love? And that was just one thing that came about. So it really.
And for the people at home that don't know who Emmett Williams is also from Southwest Florida. He plays professional basketball overseas now. He played a short time in the NBA. He was a high school phenom for
top 10
in the country, won the Jordan MVP in 2018, played for Lehigh, was a phenom there, then transferred to IMG, had offers from a bunch of schools.
Every school in the nation.
Yeah, just about. And then went to LSU, balled out there, and he's an absolute force overseas. So it's really cool to see that you guys are collaborating and for the community in Southwest Florida, because there are a lot of athletes here. I mean, we've had Deion Sanders, we've had
Jalen Watkins,
Sammy Watkins, Curse.
Yep.
who went to Devondre Campbell, who's on the Niners now. With that, I don't know if you remember what happened 2 weeks ago when he walked off the field.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of athletes here in Southwest Florida. Blaze Alexander, baseball player who I went to high school with at Varro. I mean, we've had some Carter Smith who's going to Wisconsin now. I mean, Southwest Florida athlete scene is on the rise. So, but it's really cool to see that you guys collaborated. But yeah, talk about your injury. I know you were mentioning that, and that's something that really hit home for you. It happened 2 months ago. You were texting me about it. So, share about that.
Bro, it was actually really crazy. This was my first actual injury. So I played in the men's league. I never really played in men's league. This was like my first time, bro. And then, I don't know, I score a bucket, and then they're like, he can't shoot. I shoot it, hit the shot. Now I'm like, oh my goodness, like I got some, like, it wasn't no competition, but it was like, I'm about to have some fun. So like, and then next play, I do like an in and out, and I try to spin. I jump and try to land on two. I think I misstepped. My knee like popped out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it looked like an elbow. It was like, eh.
Oh, like Paul George, Kevin Ware. Not as bad.
But. No. Kevin. I remember that when I was in middle school. I think I didn't even play
March
ball.
Madness, right?
He jumped, and the landing, and it just popped out. That was crazy. But it was terrible, bro. I don't know, bro. I can't.
Have you ever gotten hurt before?
No, this was my first actual injury, so I didn't know how to take it. Like I was sitting at home, I was thinking the worst, bro. Like I was.
So when you got hurt, what is going through your mind? Because I mean, basketball for you is a big part of your life. It's everything to you. I mean, you're putting yourself on the map globally, worldwide, and you get an injury like this, and you're always competing, you're always playing, you're always showcasing yourself. Like, what was going through your mind? Like, oh, what's next?
Yeah, because when it first happened, like, I didn't even want to think about it. Like when they was carrying me out the court, it was like, it don't hurt, like, because I had no reaction. My adrenaline was pumping, but I was like, I just had a straight face because I was angry because like, why did I play in this? Yeah. And then it like, because there was so many like red flags for me not to play, and there was just so many signs. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, the game was late, and then people weren't showing up, and then it was like, there was so many times where I'm going to get out of here. Yeah. And then I just didn't. And then, and then it happened.
Was this at LA Fitness, or was this outside?
No, it was a men's league. It was a men's league.
Outside or inside?
Inside.
Okay. It's a good thing it wasn't outside.
Yeah, that would have been terrible. But, yeah, bro, it put me in a dark hole. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I just started, because this was right. My friend had passed 2 days later after the injury. Like, he got shot and killed. So, it just put me in a real dark hole, because now I'm injured. I can't really get up. And then, you know what I'm saying, my friend just passed. And it's like, now I have to sit there and think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball is usually my outlet where I can just go play ball and forget about everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with it. Deal with it later. But once I got injured and then, like, all that stuff, like, it was just back to back to back to back L's. And then it was just, like, I just had to sit there and think about it. So it put me in a dark place, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really walk or get out the house. So it was like, I'm stuck there, you feel me?
So this was 2 months ago. So now on this day here, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good because I'm able to walk. I just started walking like regularly like 3-4 days ago.
I had a foot injury last year, and I'm not going to get into that story. It's a really long story, but I can relate to that. Any sort of body injury is the worst. When you don't think you're ever going to get hurt, you feel like you're indestructible, and then you get hurt and you're like, oh my gosh, like, what do I do now? Like, especially when you're athletic and you're playing sports or you're just always on the go, and then this, crutch just bumps into you, or just the most craziest thing happens. You're like, really? Like, this had to happen? Yeah. And it just completely just puts a wrench in everything.
Especially for it being like a non-contact injury. Yeah, that was what blew me, because nobody touched me. Like,
you just made the wrong move.
Wrong step, and it just popped out, bro. I was so like.
Did you get it checked out too?
Yeah, I did.
Man.
And they said, I went to the hospital. They said nothing wrong with it. They said it was just a high knee sprain or something like that, because it came out. And I'm like, bro, there's no way there's nothing wrong with it. Right. It's like, it was like a bowling ball. I was like, bro, there's no way y'all just telling me this. They're like, the x-ray shows nothing. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I don't know. I still got to go get an MRI. Then I haven't had time. Today was actually my only free day, but I didn't want to think about it.
Yeah.
I try to put it behind me. I hope there's nothing wrong with it.
That's insane. Well, I'm happy that you're feeling better, and you're going to be when are you getting back on the court?
Probably in like 2 months. So I got.
Oh, you still have a while.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Not because of
right
the injury, because I want to take it slow, because you know what I'm saying. I want to have like longevity in this basketball stuff. I don't want to rush it. A lot of people, like, they'll try to bounce back after like 2-3 weeks. I don't want to do that.
You want to play it safe rather than not be.
Yeah, but I want to walk into it. Yeah, I want to walk into it. And then, I play the 1v1s and stuff.
Yeah,
so
you do.
I don't want to try to rush and then I go or get hurt, or, you know what I'm saying? I can't go at people how I go at them, because I'm very explosive and aggressive. Absolutely. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's my game. If I'm not fully, like, healed, then it's not going to go the right way. Not going
to work. Yeah. So actually talking about your 1v1s, I actually saw a clip of you on Instagram, and there's a clip where it says, was this a foul or not? And everyone, you put the poll yes or no with the responses. Was that a foul?
Well, it was, but like
he had his hand up.
Yeah. I was able to play through it. No, he slapped my whole arm and my wrist. Like, he got the whole thing.
I saw the instant replay.
But I could have finished it. I think I dunked it too hard.
Were you being soft?
No. I could have finished. I definitely had it. But no, I sold myself. I definitely had it.
All right, what's your craziest outside park story in the last year? You have them. I see all over your YouTube, your Instagram, and your TikTok. Like, you come up with the crazy outfits and stuff, or like the Jason mask. I've seen some. But what's your most craziest encounter that you've had in the last year?
Within the last year?
Yeah.
I haven't really been doing park runs, but the best one was probably against Hezzy God, bro. After that park run, bro unfollowed me.
What?
Yeah, he unfollowed me.
Oh, I saw you. You mentioned that.
That was a crazy one, because me and Hezzy God went at it prior to that situation. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? He hit 2 shots and then like in my face and started like running around the court, acting like he was sleeping on the court. Like, he was doing he was wilding.
Unfollowed you on Instagram?
Yeah, and
that's petty. It's like I just broke up with my girlfriend and I got unfollowed her right on Instagram right away.
Literally, bro unfollowed me.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, I was always like a big supporter, bro. Like, I always liked his stuff, and I thought he was a very funny and good guy.
Well, clearly not.
I thought we was cool, bro.
Yeah, well, he thought otherwise.
Yeah, but that was probably one of the crazy, because me and him was going at it, and then, you know what I'm saying, I hit a few shots, he hit a few shots, like, he scored on me. And then
Where was this at?
This was in LA.
Venice Beach?
Yeah, Venice Beach.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a big hot spot out there.
Yeah, somebody actually commented that. But we was going at it, and then I thought it was all good content and stuff like that, and I stood over him, and he was like, because I had got a steal, I stood over him and then was yelling, and then he was like, if we cool, don't do that. And I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, it's not that deep. My bad, bro.
All right, what do you think is harder, the park outside scene, LA or New York? What's more competitive, the Southern California basketball scene or the New York outside basketball scene? Because they're both, I feel like New York might be rougher.
Yeah, I actually got to go to Cali and cook in 2 months. Them boys over there soft. But New York definitely. It was more like rugged out there, you know what I'm saying? They had more dogs, people going at you, and then we was out there going shot for shot. Like, actually at Rutgers Park. Yeah. I played at Rutgers. We played against a team called For the Kill. They were like one of the only home teams from there, and then they were tough. You know what I'm saying? They had like 2 guys that weren't that skilled, but they were dogs though. So it made up for a lot of, you know what I'm saying, of the slack on the offensive end. Nah, definitely New York. New York is definitely tougher.
In New York?
Yeah, I got New York.
All right, so recently your brand, Zoeinfinity brand, right? It's already dropped.
Zoeinfinity, not yet.
Not yet. It's under works, right?
It's under works,
when can you release that, or say when it's dropping, or is it still in the under the works right now?
I mean, for 2025 is definitely dropping. Right now it's just been in the works. Like, I got the designs and everything. It's more of just right timing, and then I have to have everything together. Like I said, I just been doing stuff here and running around here, so it's been hard for me to juggle that.
Yeah.
As of 2025, it's one of my main focuses. I just wanted to make sure, like, I give back home, and then like I was doing all that stuff. I had to make sure I get that stuff out of the way, and now I'm about to focus on myself. Like the whole beginning of 2025, focus on my growth, focus on everything I want to do, focus on my brand, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I put out my hand early to everybody, make sure everybody eats. So now it's not trying to feed myself. So 2025 definitely Zoeinfinity is dropping. And it's going to be like a lot of like cool designs and stuff like that. I can actually show you after.
Yeah, I can't believe that we're already approaching 2025 next Wednesday. I don't know where this year went.
Yeah.
We had you back on the podcast in April, and that felt like so long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know where time has gone, honestly. It's crazy to think about. It's like it's already next week this is the last weekend of 2024? Crazy to think about. But so your basketballs that you came out with Dzoe Island, is that right?
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
So me and my friend, Coach Everett, well, he's not even my friend. That's my family.
Yeah,
that's my big
he's
brother.
the Seahawks high school basketball coach, right?
Yeah. That's my big brother. He coached me when I was at Oasis, and then we both left Oasis after, like, it was a terrible year. You know what I'm saying? I was getting harassed there and everything.
Geez.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, they were searching me for drugs.
What?
Yeah, I never smoked. You can ask any of my friends. I never smoked, popped no pills. I never did no drugs.
That's crazy.
And they were searching me and stuff like that. And I was like, why the heck y'all searching me? You feel me? Like, I had a bottle of ibuprofen in my car, and it was closed. It was, like, sealed and everything. They opened it and everything, going through it. They go through it. They was going through my whole car, asking me why I have all this money in my car. Like, it was bad. It was terrible.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I had to leave before they got me in some real, like, trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so me and Coach Everett, like, he's always, like, planning and wanting to do something. Like, he's behind everything I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's always wanting to plan and do something. And then he's always had this idea for, like, dropping, like, basketballs and stuff like that. And then, like, he was always, like, in his free time creating molds and stuff, and, like, you know what I'm saying, molding different balls, looking at different, like, basketballs and stuff like that. So and then he found it and then came up with the name, and then, you know what I'm saying, he brought me along and was like, you want to be part of the team? And I was definitely down for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and him right now, but yeah, well, since we've been dropping, like, it's been going well. For every ball that is bought, we donate one. So you buy a ball, you donate a dream.
Oh, wow.
So we go to, like, boys and girls. Like, somebody just bought 40 basketballs, so we went and gave away 40 basketballs. You know what I'm saying? We was able to go do Shop with a Cop. If you don't know what that is, Shop with a Cop is basically when cops will go to kids' house, pick them up. Like, they get a designated kid, they go and pick them up, and then they drive them to Walmart. The kids get to go to Walmart, and I think they get like $200, $300 worth of gifts, and whatever they want throughout Walmart. And then they get to go back to the police station and wrap the gifts. I actually wrapped gifts for them this year. Like, that was my first time wrapping gifts.
How was that?
Nah, actually.
It's hard.
No, I'm better than I thought I was. Like, I was telling the kids I'm the best gift rapper.
Social media TikTok tutorials?
No, I didn't. It was on the spot. They were like, you want to wrap gifts? I said, I'm
First
easy.
time? You didn't want no practice?
No practice.
Oh my goodness.
Coach Ever gave me some tips, and from there,
he gave you some.
He gave me some
it's
tips.
not as easy as people think it is.
It definitely is easy.
It's not that easy.
It was easy for me. Like, I'm not even gonna hype myself up. Like, I got it, like, off the rip. I actually got the video's gonna drop soon.
If I put my mind to it, I can do it. But if I, like, sit there and, like, think about it, I'm gonna mess up. But if I just do it and start cutting and doing it really quick, and nobody's, like, not in my ear, I'm gonna be okay. But if somebody's I'm like, no, I can't do this. You can take it over.
I had cameras on me and everything.
Oh yeah,
so
no,
I would have
I would have folded.
I had to. But yeah, we went and gave those kids basketballs, and they was having the time of their lives.
Oh wow.
And then they were, like, being able to go and see stuff like that is really cool. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I never really had anybody give me gifts. Like, I got, like, one pair of shoes every year, and I was like, it was on Christmas. So every year on Christmas, I got one pair of shoes. So it was a blessing to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though it's not much, it's something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people get nothing. Some people don't even have a roof over their head. But yeah, it was cool seeing that and enjoying that. So we gave them basketballs and stuff like that, and was able to enjoy that time.
So I got to ask you this. This one has been on my mind since the last time that we recorded. Your top 5 basketball players of all time. You got absolutely shredded on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, not as much, but YouTube and TikTok. It was going crazy. So is yours a top 5? I think people tend to forget, or I don't know if they listened to the whole episode, but they got clipped. We made a thing where it's like you take those 5, I take those 5. Remember, where it was like you can't take that guy, I can't take that guy.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, if you have LeBron, I can't and everyone, but I don't think they realized that, and I had to explain that in the comments. So where is your NBA top 5 of all time?
All time, but I'm not even an NBA fiend like that.
I know you're not. I know.
But like the players, I'm very biased. I don't care about stats or nothing.
Oh, I know.
I'm very biased.
I know you're not.
I got LeBron at number 1.
Right.
LeBron number 1 for sure.
What's your starting 5 though?
Starting 5, I got LeBron.
At the 1?
No,
Okay.
the 1. At the 1,
Oh, okay.
I got Kyrie.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
At the 2, I got Jordan.
Okay, yep, that's a given.
3, Kobe.
At the 3?
Kobe at the 3.
Over Oh, okay. And you're
Got
gonna
LeBron at the 4.
Kobe at the 3 over Durant? Wow, at the 3, he's gonna get destroyed.
What's Kobe's locking anything down?
Not locking KD down.
I got Kobe over KD.
All right.
KD can't even carry the Suns. Like he's
All right.
losing right now.
Four, LeBron.
You seen what Kobe was doing to them boys? Like, let's not go past that. KD can't even carry the Suns, and he got
Kobe.
Booker.
We all know that Shaq was a huge help for Kobe.
Yeah, and that's who my 5 is.
Shaq
For sure.
Okay, so I have to pick 5 different guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're gonna pick Kyrie at the 1, I'm gonna take Curry.
I already seen that.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not gonna take Magic Johnson, I'm gonna take Curry. Okay, so I can't take Jordan, I can't take Kobe. So my 2 guard is I'm gonna spice things up here. Actually, I'm gonna go Luka.
Luka. You like Luka?
I mean, who else am I gonna take? Clyde Drexler, Dwayne Wade, James Harden.
I got Dwayne Wade.
But you have MJ though.
No, I'm saying I'll take Dwayne Wade over Luka.
Actually, you know what?
Prime Dwayne Wade over Luka. He was a facilitator and a scorer.
All right, at the 3, you already took LeBron. You already took Jordan and Kobe. You didn't take KD though, so I'll take KD. I'll put KD at the 3. At the 4, to match up against LeBron. Actually, no, I'll put KD at the 4. All right, my 3, I'll do. You got Jordan you got Kobe at the 3. Man, this is tough. All time. I mean, there's so many good forwards all time. Actually, I'll put Luka at the 3. I'll put Luka at the 3, and then my 2, I'll go AI.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'll go AI. He's a dog, pound for pound. I mean, and then at the 4, I got KD, and at the 5, give me Kareem.
Kareem, I was thinking that.
Luka in my starting 5, though. People are gonna go, that's crazy, though.
Crazy.
But I mean, do you think Luka's better than Carmelo Anthony already?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
He got time.
He's on his way, though.
Yeah, he's on his way for sure.
Man,
He's prime Luka. Whenever his prime is, I don't know if he's in it right now.
well, he just got hurt. He's out for like potentially a month now. He got hurt on Christmas Day.
No, I'm saying if this is his prime right now, eventually, because he's been dropping crazy.
I mean, I think when LeBron, KD, Curry, Kawhi, and Russ and those guys start to fizzle out of the NBA, especially maybe like LeBron, KD, and Curry.
LeBron's still rocking.
I know. Once those guys fizzle out, I think Luka will. Oh, they went to the finals last year, but I think Luka will win a ring by the time his career is over. What do you think?
Luka, I got Luka winning a ring.
I think
Especially
he's got.
with,
I think he's
Kyrie.
got. Yeah, I think he'll get 1 at least.
Yeah, 1.
I think he'll get 1 at least.
What about Edwards?
He's a dog.
Yeah, he has to.
Michael Jordan's long lost son.
Yeah, they look just alike.
They look identical.
The charisma's crazy.
They look identical, dude. His interviews are nuts.
Yeah,
that is like some like crazy. That's insane.
He don't care.
No, he doesn't.
That's what's
that
good
is some
about
crazy
him.
ass shit right there. I mean, that's like, dude, this guy has no media training at all.
He's so good for a brand, though. Like,
yeah, he is. I mean, he's the. Do you think? I think he's well on his way to the face of the NBA. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, John Morant could have had that, but
he's kind of. He's still balling, but he's just kind of not as. Yeah. He isn't. He's not as like picturesque as he was after all that stuff that happened. So let's talk about you with next 22 chapter. How's that going?
I haven't been hooping.
Well, I know, but before you got hurt, like how was it going before? Because last time we like had you on was in April.
Yeah.
You were in Paris recently, right?
Yeah, I was in Paris, but that wasn't with next chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What was that for?
that was with DC Heat. I be doing
What's
different
that?
gigs. That's my boy. He has probably some of the most creative YouTube videos like out. Like well, in the basketball world, like he did like a Team USA versus like team like all the, so it was basically like street ball Olympics like in Paris.
Okay.
And he held like he flew teams out from everywhere, all met in Paris. And then, you know what I'm saying, did a street ball Olympics. That was crazy. We went to London and did the what war was that? War the English people and the British.
Which one? There's been so many. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get roasted for this one. Yeah, I am. In Britain?
Yeah, I think
not the War of 1812 because that was here. That was when they burned down the White House.
I don't know. It was some war.
Not the Revolutionary War because that was here. I don't remember now.
I don't know.
Oh, so you saw a historical.
It was America versus like Britain, and we came out like marching with the cap guns and everything.
Okay.
You just gotta watch his content. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
And he recently did like real life My Park takeover, like
Jeez.
My Park, NBA. Like, so we started in the brown shirts, and then like we leveled up and did all that stuff. And
my two friends of mine dressed up as my Park guys for Halloween.
They
wore the brown shirt with the gray sweats and like white budget like Converse or like. Yeah, I was dying, dude.
Yeah, that's fire. But that's what we did with him. But DC, he the one that took me out to Paris.
How was that?
That was insane. Their food is like.
Is it that good?
Yeah, they make it like.
You didn't fall in love in Paris? The city for love, they say.
Heck no.
How was it seeing the Eiffel Tower?
It was actually really cool. Everything felt like so surreal. Like it didn't feel like it was actually happening because I never seen myself really traveling like that.
Yeah.
Really, like, bro, I was traveling the world, bro, like country to country, continent.
What was your favorite food in Paris?
Bro, their pasta, bro.
It's that good?
Bro, I had this fettuccine Alfredo. Like, it was real.
Better than Olive Garden?
What? Their pepper was like organic pepper. Like, it was like real life pepper. Like, they had like, I was like, bro, the pasta, like, because it took so long for the food to come out. I was like, why? They were like, we make everything here.
Fresh.
From the pasta to the cheese sauce to the Alfredo. Like, everything's fresh.
So you gained about 30 pounds when you got back.
What? Did I? Nah, it was good eats, man.
Really?
The burgers, fire.
What was the most different thing there that you were like, this is not where this doesn't relate to the U.S. at all? Like, what was something that was like totally different than here?
The girls.
No. All right. So you and I were talking about how you're back in the city now. You got back from Paris. You were traveling all over the U.S. Some exciting projects that you have coming up. But I wanted to ask you, with 2024 coming to a wrap, what has been the most exciting thing for you in 2024, from projects to collabs to meeting new people? What has been the most exciting thing for you?
Having my kid.
Yeah,
that was the most exciting, the best thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand that being a dad is probably one of the best things ever. You know what I'm saying? That's why actually when I got injured, I had her. You know what I'm saying? We co-parent. So I had her, so it took my mind off a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It stopped me from crashing out and doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was already, like, had to sit down, I had her, so it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It made everything, like, 10 times better, you know what I'm saying? She took my mind off a lot of things.
So, yeah, with 2024 coming to wrap, I'm glad I asked you that question. But another thing that we talked about, actually dropped a few months ago, your hot sauce, right?
Yeah, my
Dzoe hot sauce. So,
Dzoe Island hot sauce.
How spicy is that hot sauce?
I gotta get you some.
Oh, geez.
So.
And do a live review of it?
Yeah, you could do a live review.
Ooh, is it spicy? Okay, so it's like mild. It's like mild.
So it's an island sauce. So it's more like it has pineapple juice in it. So it's like a mixture of like spicy, and then you get that sweetness. So it's actually really, really good. Like if you was to have it in the store, you'd think it's professionally made, and we do it all ourselves.
You're part of it too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
My boy, he makes he has the hot sauce brand.
I wish you would have brought it.
Yeah, I should.
Dang,
I wasn't thinking.
I wanted to try it.
I would have brought it.
I want to try it soon. So, what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Not biased.
Not unbiased.
Unbiased opinion. 7 out of 10?
I give it because it's actually good. Like it's actually good. Like I would not even lie. And I told like it had like 2-3 different test runs. At first it was like a 5, and then, you know what I'm saying, they gradually, and then it went down to like a 2, and then right now.
Oh, the spiciness?
No. You talking about the spiciness or how good it is?
Oh, how good it is.
How good it is. Like, so we was just testing different things. Right now, I like, it's an 8.
8 out of 10?
8, yeah.
Wow. Non-biased.
Yeah, non-biased.
Wow. What if some of your other friends said how, like, rating-wise?
Same thing.
Wow. I need to try this then.
I can show you. Like,
Dzoe's hot sauce.
Dzoe's Island hot sauce.
Dzoe's Island hot sauce.
So the island part is where, like, the pineapple juice and stuff come in. So it's actually really good.
Have you put it on any food yet?
Yeah, I've been using it. It's just not in stores. I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, other people, you know what I'm saying? Other people
Can people buy it though if they want to? Or no, not yet.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
Like I said, 2025 is my year to focus on myself. So my brand, the hot sauce, the basketballs, everything.
You should start doing pop-ups with it.
Yeah.
With the basketball, like you should start doing pop-ups at like events and stuff, and start like say, hey, I want to put my hot sauce here. Hey, you know, I mean, I'm sure you can definitely do that, but like it'd be cool because people will definitely react to it.
Yeah, it'll be something, but nah, definitely 2025 is the year of focus. When a lot of people be like, oh yeah, 2025 is my year. Me, it's just, like I said, I had to get everything out the way for this year. You know what I'm saying? Giving back, giving people my time, you know what I'm saying? Showing everybody love, make sure they know that I actually love them, you know what I'm saying? And then now I get to go focus on myself and do stuff for myself because I was just, you know what I'm saying, I haven't really done that for real, you know what I'm saying? Focus on me and my daughter, but, you know what I'm saying, everything I got coming up is probably going to be, you know what I'm saying, the best year for me.
When you're not playing basketball and you're not creating content and you're not traveling all around the world, what do you like to do in your free time? You got to, like, you know, what do you like to just chop it up with the homies, play 2K? Like, do you do anything in your free time? No?
I don't really have no friends. I don't really hang out. I don't really fit in with a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my cousins to death. Like, they're people like I love to be around, but you know what I'm saying? They do their own things. And it's not my thing. I never force myself to do something. Like, me, to this day, like, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You smoking it. It's not for me
Makes
to
two
be
of us.
around. You know what I'm saying? I don't really hang out, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm with the next chapter guys, those are probably, like, my best friends. Because we're all on the same time.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? So those are, like, my brothers for real. We only travel together, so it's not like I'm with them 24/7, you know? But that's... You know what I'm saying? Those are my real brothers for real.
Yeah. So when so you don't really have a lot of free time then?
Yeah, I don't really have free time, but when I do, like, I enjoy, like, I take my little bros to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, my AAU team, I'm like, majority of the time, like, I'm with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always with their basketball team traveling. Like, they've been with me since, like, what was it, like 2021? Yeah, they've been with 2020, 2021. They've been with me, so, you know what I'm saying? Those are my little bros. So, like, whatever they're doing, like, whether it's playing basketball, they have a game, or they want to train, like, I'm always there with them, you know what I'm saying? And they keep me level-headed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They, like, I even take some of them to travel with me. Like, when I went to DC, I took my little bro Cole with me. When I'm not traveling, like, I'm with them at their basketball games, supporting them at their practices, you know what I'm saying? Helping them, so they work under me too. So, like, having jobs and stuff. So whenever they need hours, I give them hours. I help them get hours or work with them. So yeah, if I'm not traveling and stuff, I'm supporting them out doing stuff with them.
What does that mean?
Working out.
What does that mean to you to be able to be a mentor to these kids that, like, they look up to you? Like, that's Dzoe, like, that's somebody that's putting on for the 239, that's putting on for the community. Like, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the heck y'all looking up to me? And from my background and what I come from, I don't know. Like, it's really a blessing for real. You know, people enjoy seeing you and people love to see you, man. And you know what I'm saying? They just listen. So being able to mentor these kids is like,
yeah,
it's just a different feeling for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I lost my little brother. You feel me? So I was never, like, up until 15. I'm 23 now. I didn't have that little brother to grow up with. Like, it's really deeper than them just, you know what I'm saying? Being around me, them is really my little bros, you feel me? Like, especially Cole, Eli, Dylan, Jeremy. Like from when I first started my AAU team, we was practicing outside. And they never really cared for, like, you know what I'm saying? They were just here for the ride. And then, like, a lot of the kids were like, them and their parents left because it was like, oh, you don't have everything together. But it's like, I have a plan, though. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? These kids just really stuck with me through thick and thin. And, you know what I'm saying? So from back then, from practicing outside to having custom jerseys with your name on it, being able to travel, doing different things, you know what I'm saying? And they don't just play basketball. They have jobs. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them are some of the best players in the area. We always training, like, you know what I'm saying? They get whatever they need, you know what I'm saying? You need shoes, I got you. You need clothes, I got you. You need whatever you need. You need to talk to somebody, I got you.
Uncle Dzoe.
Big bro Dzoe.
Big bro Dzoe.
Big bro Dzoe, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, they stuck with me through thick and thin, and their parents, like, some of their parents are involved. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Even their parents didn't leave when I didn't have nothing. When I had literally nothing. Like, I had an idea, but I didn't have a plan. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was scraping together, like, money to take them to tournaments, because tournaments are like $400. But this was when I didn't really have it. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? They helped me scrape money together. And then now we got sponsors. We don't pay for no tournaments no more. We don't pay for hotels. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a blessing, especially with those 4 kids, man. I'll go the hell and back with them, you know what I'm saying? Because they did it with me. Like I said, from having nothing to now, you know what I'm saying? Before my kid to now, you know, and being able to raise them and look at them like my little brothers, like, it's really deep to me. And they know that. And I tell them I love them like every other day. I steer them in the right direction, whether it's help with training or like college and stuff. Like, bro, I'm always going to be there for them no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they were there for me. They didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? They don't owe me nothing. But at the same time, it's just the loyalty was there. So my loyalty is there with them always.
I saw on your Instagram recently you were a part of a Special Olympics for basketball camp, right? So how was that?
Unified Special. Okay, so Coach Everett, like I said, Coach Everett be behind everything. He plans everything, and then
that was special.
Like, let's do it. And then so basically we got 4 local Special Olympics teams together, and then so it's kids that want to play basketball from those schools that are like, you know what I'm saying? And they put together the teams, they put together the brackets, and then 1 Million Basketball, our basketball brand, sponsored it. And then we had the Unified Olympic stuff put together, and then we had some of my kids were actually in it, like helping the other kids. So like, what is it called? Well, they were helpers on the team. Just being able to put that thing together was just insane, and it was so much love, because it was like everybody had a good time, and the kids had a good time, and everybody smiling, laughing, having fun. You know what I'm saying? No kid felt left out. Everybody left with a smile on their face. Everybody left with a 1 million basketball and the Dzoe Island basketball, man. It was so cool to be able to give back to them, you know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of people do, you know what I'm saying? But me and Coach Eber and Coach Gamache was able to just come together and put that together for them, and they had just the greatest time. And I'll do it 30 more times if I had to, if they asked me to. Honestly, not had to. If they asked me to, I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go to a Special Olympics game, I have a blast. They're fun kids, and it's like they love to play basketball like me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. It's no different. They're just like me and you. So it was just a blessing to be able to do that for real. Like, partaking in events like that is like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just do it to say they did it. For me, like, bro, I love it, bro. If you watch the video, I'm having a blast. You know what I'm saying? The kids, I'm cheering with them. Girl pulled a half-court shot. She hit it. I'm like, oh! We're around the court. We all having fun. Like, it's just like a regular basketball. It's just fun. Something great to be a part of, man. Hopefully next year we grow to, like, this year we're 4 schools. I hope next year we go to 6, 7, 8, and we just continue to grow and make it a big event for like different schools to come to and just enjoy, man. But it's a blessing to be able to work with those kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's awesome that you're doing that, and because a lot of people in the community, like you said, it seems like they just put on, but they don't really like put the effort into it. So It's awesome. And, it's with 2024 coming to a close, it's all good things, coming to an end, and you're going to build off that and get ready for 2025. And before we wrap up, I want to ask you, who has been your hardest 1v1 you've ever faced?
My hardest 1v1.
It's got to be somebody out there.
Nobody.
Not one.
Hardest 1v1. I
Gotta have one.
I only lost one 1v1. Now it's an Uncle School, but he don't want to run it back with me. Only reason why he beat me because I threw, after I got a stop, I threw the ball at him on accident. And they gave me a technical. He got the ball back, shot the free throw, and then hit another shot. It should have been my ball. The ref called some crazy bullshit. But that threw me off. Nah, I was supposed to beat him. It was a tied game, and then that happened. I should have never threw the ball at him. If I didn't, I definitely would have beat him. Because all I had to do was hit one more, hit a tray ball. And I would have beat him, bro.
How do you handle playing outside, inside, just anything, any sort of basketball, and just, you're filming content, you're creating all the content, and, those crazy clips go viral on Instagram, but, if you throw a ball at some guy's head or you nutmeg him or you throw it off his shoulder, how do you handle that? I'm just, doing it just for fun or whatever, and, anyone get mad at you, or, how do you handle that?
Bro, it be...
Because you're a nice guy. Some guys are assholes, but you're not an asshole.
Nah, I just be so passionate. When I do stuff like that, throw balls at people, pause. When I do stuff like that, it be it just be in the mood. It's just emotions I be going through. I'm not an angry person.
Right.
I'm just so passionate. If I miss a shot, or if, you know what I'm saying, or if this person getting buckets on me, you know what I'm saying, I get upset. But also it's just a little ticks I be doing, and then it throws people off. People don't know that.
It's a competitive nature. It happens.
And I do it on purpose sometimes, to throw them off. I'll just...
You think it works?
Yeah, it definitely does, because they not gonna spaz on me and get buckets, so I throw him off. I tried to do that to Mario Chalmers. It did not work. He got better when I did it to him.
Oh, yeah?
I try to go at him and clap at him and stuff like that and try to tear him down. It did not work. He sat back and cooked all of us. So, all of us got buckets.
So glad you brought up Mario Chalmers, an NBA 2-time champion. What do you think about, had a good college career at Kansas? So what do you think about ex-NBA players playing at LA Fitness or anything like that?
They can still hoop.
They can still hoop.
When it's people like Mario Chalmers, Beasley, them boys can go. They can go. And it's don't play them just because they're old or they're not in the league no more. Bro, they can still go. They're better than street ball. They can go. Chalmers, I've always been a fan of him because my dad used to watch the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play basketball, but my dad would watch the finals and stuff, and I'll be in the living room. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, he put me in timeout, and I had to sit in the living room with him. I couldn't go in the rooms with my brothers, and he was watching the game, and I was just Chalmers, I think he hit 3 threes, and I'm this is crazy. He's getting buckets. I don't know what is going on, but I see every time he hit a shot, everybody cheering, and then I'm
does he still look like the same Mario Chalmers that he did in the NBA? Obviously, he's older now, but
he was giving me buckets. I'm telling people, don't score on me. He was scoring on me, driving by me, and bro, he was scoring on. People don't just score on me. You can't just score on me. I pride myself in defense, and I'm looking at Friga. I'm bro, I don't know what to do with this man.
Was he giving Friga buckets?
Yeah, he gave all of us a bucket.
I
ain't gonna lie to you. He gave all of us a bucket. He can still go, bro. I'm to this day, I'm still a fan of him. And I actually, when I was with him, I had FaceTime my dad.
Oh wow!
And my dad was a fan of him, and that he called me back and he said he about cried.
Yeah,
talking to Chalmers, he's bro, there's no way you just put me on the phone with.
He lives in Miami still, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Wow. So Mario Chalmers was giving you buckets.
Too crazy, but he scored on me.
Did you beat him in a 1v1?
In a 1v1?
No.
Now?
No. With the injury?
Without the injury?
Without the injury?
I'm going at him.
How tall are you? 6'3"?
Yeah.
How tall is he? 6'4"? No. 6'2".
6'2", 6'3".
Oh, so you guys are around the same height.
Well, I like.
Can he still dunk?
I don't know, but I like me over Mario. I like me over.
Oh, you might have just created a conversation there. You might have just opened up a can of worms. If the can was already open.
Let's open them. I actually asked him to train. He said, whenever you want to come out, come train. So he's down to train me. So as soon as I get everything cleared with my knee, Bro, I'm in the lab with Chalmers, bro. I'm turning off all social media for probably like good
0 Dark 30 LeBron James playoffs mode.
What? I'm in that mode.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, now that we're talking about the NBA and former players, Mario Chalmers, do you think the NBA has become soft?
Because even with me, like, okay, so I'll play like rough defense, and then people are trying to compare street ball to NBA ball, and I'm like, bro, this isn't fouling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if you got that thing, like, they're like in the league, they'll call that.
Oh.
And it opens my eyes. I'm like, dang, that's facts.
Do you think that the outside basketball is different than inside basketball, like LA Fitness compared to like outside of like Rucker Park, like the level of physicality?
Yes, way different. People I play with at LA Fitness wouldn't be able to last out there. I
Really?
would not lie to you.
Were they choke holding you out in Rucker Park when it's a 40-day?
I had to put people in choke
40
holds.
degrees in New York City.
I had to put people in choke holds.
Oh my gosh.
Like, there's actually like pictures I'm gonna show you after this.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had to like grab a dude, like, bro, I'm everything, but nah, it was crazy.
So you think the NBA has become soft? Do you think LeBron
Yes.
would be able to survive in the Jordan era?
It's LeBron, man. Stop playing with my goat.
Durant,
Heck,
Curry, Kyrie.
they're soft, bro.
What about like somebody like De'Aaron Fox? He's so athletic. He's a freak in nature. He's can run down the court, can blow by anybody. Russell
You
Westbrook.
talking like Detroit Pistons?
I'm talking about just that era, like of basketball back then, because everyone likes to compare this era to that era. Like, could Jordan survive in this NBA now?
Like with me, like you just don't know. Like everything's different from like workout plans, so they probably stronger now than they were.
Right, that's what I'm
then.
saying. So like,
You really never.
that's what I'm saying. So I feel like this era of basketball is better.
Yeah,
Than
for sure.
But I mean, of course, we have so many legends back then, and that's how like basketball was created. But now I feel like the players would, like, if you put LeBron back in that era, he would dominate. He would dominate. He's 6'8", 250. He can handle the ball. He can back anybody down. He's not afraid to get physical. He played football in high school. Yeah. He's an all-state athlete. Like, De'Aaron Fox would blow by John Stockton. Like, maybe not Curry, but Russell Westbrook would torch most of those guys back then.
Kyrie Irving, they'll think it's witchcraft.
Yeah.
He does.
Kyrie would literally dribble between those guys' legs, and they would be like, where is it? They would think it's like a magic wand going.
This era of basketball is better. Like,
I think this same thing for football, too.
I'm not really.
I know you're not really football, but everyone always has that conversation with eras and stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, I think this era of basketball, like if you put, I mean, like somebody like Luka back then, when he like matches up for both games, but I'm talking about guys that are just completely gifted, like a LeBron, a De'Aaron Fox, like those guys. They would just,
Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid, any of those. Durant, like he's not as physical, but he would just he'd kill everybody scoring wise.
Yeah. For sure.
So do you think Michael Jordan would survive in this NBA?
Yeah, I think he would.
Do you think he would still have the effect on the game that he had then if he were in the NBA now?
With everything
Well, Kobe played in both eras too.
Yeah, so and he did perfectly fine. He won a ring.
Right. Yeah, he won 3 as they three-peated with number 8, and then he won 2 with 24.
Yeah, I think it'll translate.
I mean, LeBron played in the early 2000s. I mean, the game has changed drastically, but he did play. I mean, not in like the old era, but he played in the early 2000s, or he played in 2003. So from that time on, I mean, he.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Jordan would be able to play in both eras.
You think so?
Yeah, because Kobe was.
What about Larry Bird? Could he play in this era?
Slow as hell.
But Luka's not that athletic.
But Luka could get through it. You got to think about it, like the handles and everything is different.
What about like John Stockton? Could he compete in this era? Utah Jazz, one of the most all-time. I think he's the. Oh no, is it Chris Paul or is it Stockton? Or Stockton leads the NBA all-time in assists. I'm pretty sure it's Stockton.
Chris Paul's up there.
Yeah, Chris Paul's up there. I know that for sure.
LeBron is too. I think LeBron is top either top 3 or top
LeBron
2.
has just about every single stat from Christmas Day basketball. If there's Santa LeBron.
I watched that. That's crazy.
Yeah, AD sold my parlay.
Bro, I stopped betting, bro. They were making me so mad, bro.
Dude, Hard Rock in these betting apps need to void. If you hit 4 legs out of 5 and a player gets hurt in the first 5 minutes of the basketball game, they need to void that. Yeah. That's insane. Yeah, he got hurt the first 5 minutes. He rolled his ankle. My parlay hit or not all of it. 4 legs out of the 5 hit, and Made Glass Davis got hurt. Brownie Brittle AD got hurt. You know the Brownie Brittle bags? You ever had like Brownie Brittle? Yeah, you like crush it up. It's like AD's ankle.
Yeah,
dude, he is literally made of glass. Bradley Beal hit over, KD over, LeBron over, Curry over. All hit, except AD got hurt. And I was like, I know this is going to hit except AD. It was on Christmas too.
So what'd you bet on AD?
So I took alternate lines. I took AD over 19.5, LeBron over 19.5, Curry over 19 or 14.5, and then I took Beal over 15, and then Durant over 20.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah, it's an alternate.
That's a great.
It's all alternate lines, so like the odds are more in my favor. But when that happens, I'm like, dude, like you need to figure that out. Like everybody was pissed off because like AD's only missed. That was only the second game he missed all year, and I'm like, really? The game when I needed it, AD got hurt, and the Lakers won the Christmas Day game. But I was like, like that's the kind of stuff that like makes you like the casinos, man. Dude, everybody's betting now. Yeah, like you will walk up to people in public, or so you're watching the game, and some random guy walked up and go, "What do you have on that?" I'm like, "I don't even know who you are." He's like, "Do you have over? Do you have this?" I'm like, I mean, it is taking over sports.
Yeah, even females are doing parlay. A girl asked me for a parlay the other day. I said, I don't even bet, shorty. Asking me for parlays.
I like the players that go, I don't give a fuck about your parlay.
Yeah, KD.
Yeah, like, KD's another one. He goes, I don't care about your parlay. Dude, those guys know that everyone's betting.
Yeah.
Like, when they go to the game, like you're playing the game and guys are in courtside or people are at the game, they know in the back of their mind
that they're getting
I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that ref Tim Donahue from the Netflix series? He was like
the dude
throwing the games.
Throwing games.
As the mafia or whatever. Dude, I mean that's the kind of thing that makes you wonder if like some sporting events are fixed. Any sport.
Literally, every time I bet, I think it's fixed. That's why if I'm betting on something and I create my own legs, I'm gonna tell somebody who do the complete opposite of what I did because mine never hit.
A team is down 20 points and all of a sudden they come back. Yeah, they're playing good defense, but they're coming back down 25.
Down 20.
The league.
It's crazy.
When like you have like star players that can just drop 20 in a quarter, that team's just gonna come back. I don't know if I buy it, man. But that's the thing that makes you wonder.
I think some games are definitely fixed.
Oh, Vegas definitely has their hand in that. Like, how do they know these lines like that?
Because all this money coming in, bro. Money make the world go around.
It's insane. Yeah, well, it's insane that you sit there and you go, that team's -3 tonight. How? And then they win by 3, and you're like, or 3.5, or like the line the line fluctuates and it goes from 2.5 to 3, and you're like, how? What? It makes zero. I mean, you can bet on anything now.
Yeah, literally.
Ping pong, tennis.
They had bets on Pop Warner games.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane.
They had the only Firecats, the kids from here. They had parlays on them and stuff.
The only thing I don't like about Hard Rock is you can't bet on college props. You can't bet. You can bet on spreads. Like you can't bet on like for football or whatever. Like you can't bet on props for college.
I don't know.
I know you don't. Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm way too into it now. I mean, I got friends that are. I got friends that are texting me, "Yo, what are you taking tonight?" Yo, I'm like, no, not what's up. Just yo, what are you taking tonight? I'm like, it's crazy.
I lost like $500. Like I'm done, bro.
Really?
$500.
What was the bet?
No, it's just over time. Like I put like 25. 30,
yeah, and it adds up. Yeah,
but that's just on prize picks.
Oh, you can't do prize picks. You got to do Hard Rock.
I hate y'all.
I gotta get you on Hard Rock. No, prize picks. Screw prize picks.
I hate prize picks, bro.
Dude, prize picks is a scam.
Yeah.
They literally sit there and they mess up with those lines like over 16.5 points or like give you the boost for over 0.5 and then the other guy doesn't hit. And you're like,
yeah, bro.
Hard Rock is taken over. Hard Rock bet, you're taking over Florida sports gambling. I mean, you're the only legal book here, and you take a bunch of people's money. I'm talking right to you guys. You need to fix the AD void. If a player gets hurt within the first 5 minutes of a basketball game, you guys need to void it.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? I think Prize Picks does that.
Drop the money. Yeah,
right.
Prize Picks does that.
Right, like
if you get hurt or if they're not playing, it takes.
I know in football they do, but in basketball they need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that does it for us. What do you think? One last question I got to ask you. You know the new show Squid Game, that the second season that just came out?
I never watched it.
But you heard of it?
Yeah.
All right. If you were offered $500,000, would you participate?
I don't know what it is.
Well, you go into basically, it's like a game where that you get thrown into it and like you either like live or die. So like if you win the money, you win. If you don't, you can die in the challenges. Like if there's crazy challenges that they do. Yeah, you can die. Not like in the show, but I'm saying if they were to do a real life one, would you participate in it?
And I would die.
Well,
I'm not scared to die.
If you win, you don't die.
I'm going for the win. Let's do it.
Would you do it?
I'll do it for sure.
Would you ever do one of those like game shows for like that? Like a Mr. Beast or like American Ninja Warrior or anything like that?
Yeah, I would. I
You would do that?
would. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Mr. Beast, get at me. Ninja Warriors, get at me.
Yeah,
the
Beast games. They have it on Amazon Prime now. But I just asked people, I'm like, would you do the Squid Game thing? Because Mr. Beast actually did one. He did a challenge. He did the challenge one. But that show on Netflix, most streamed show ever.
The Mr. Beast one?
No, Squid Game.
Squid
Because
Game?
it's so unique.
I know.
Season one came out a few years ago, and season 2 just came out December 26th. And it's insane.
I think, where was it? I had met somebody that was in Squid Games.
Really?
Yeah. He was like...
Oh, the TV show?
Yeah.
Wow. So with the show wrapping up officially, Dzoe's second time on the podcast, we want to give him the opportunity to reflect on his 2024, plug the socials, and just kind of wrap it up from here.
2024 was definitely a ball. Probably one of the greatest years of my life, man. I'm saying I wouldn't have made it far without all the support and people I had behind me. So, like, I really appreciate you guys. Big shout outs to you guys, the supporters, the fans, the family, the people that's just been there rooting me on. You know what I'm saying? Without you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're going to continue to level up. We're going to continue to do big things. We're going to continue to give back. We're going to continue to show love, man. But 2024 has been the best year. And I think next year we got a lot of bullets in the chamber.
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
some big things, yeah.
Well, if you guys don't know, make sure to follow Dzoe239 on Instagram. Make sure to follow his YouTube, his Snapchat, his TikTok. He's always posting content of him playing basketball, content creation, giving back to the community here in Southwest Florida, the 239, what we call home. But also make sure to follow us on Instagram. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, YouTube. The Inquisitive Mamba Podcast is almost at 1,100 subs on YouTube. We hit 1.5 million views on YouTube, so that was nice last week. We're putting out content as well. But it was a pleasure to have Dzoe on the podcast his second time, potentially our last in-person podcast of the year. So I want to say thank you to all you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the Inquisitive Mamba Podcast. Make sure to hit that Instagram follow button on Instagram for Dzoe239. Was it a follow? Was it not? We'll see you guys next time.